Hi, I'm Omar and today we will be reviewing the third generation Toyota Prius. So let's start. Toyota introduced Prius in the year 2000 and the first generation stayed in production till 2005. From 2006 till 2010 the second generation of Prius was offered, and in 2010 this one, the third generation of Prius, came in the market. This stayed in production till 2015, and from 2015 the latest one, which is the fourth generation Prius, is available. The car comes with an 1800cc engine. It's the best hybrid available in the market, and the car comes in three different trims: L, S and G. The car we are reviewing today is an L package, but the alloy rims that are installed are of a higher trim. The price of Toyota Prius third generation starts somewhere around 2 million and it goes up to 3 million depending on what trim and what options you are getting. The price also varies with different colors. As usual, we will first look at the interesting features of Toyota Prius and then we will take the car for a road drive. So let's start. This is the key for Toyota Prius. Just like any other push start vehicle, you press this button, a conventional key comes out to unlock the car. And you have a lock and an unlock button, Toyota's branding at the back. Pretty simple. I showed you in Weasel and Civic videos that even if the car is locked, the car senses that there is the key in the close proximity. That does not happen in this particular variant of Prius. It happens in other variants of Prius, but in the basic L package, that feature is not available. All four windows are auto powered. Plus on the door you have your window lock and door lock button. Again, this door lock button is the same as in even Toyota Vitz. So those are standard buttons that Toyota is using in all cars, and that kind of saves them the cost of additional R&D. Over here you have your door light, which is in the door. Then you have your Prius branding in the door sill. Over here you have your lights positioning controller, which is in 5 different modes. If you include 0, it's a total of 6. Your mirror controls with retraction. This particular button is the same in Toyota Prius, Toyota Passo, Toyota Corolla. All the cars have the same button. This is your parking sensor turn off and turn on. But to turn on the car, as usual, we just press the brake, this light pops up, you press this button and the car is start. So there is no sound because the car starts on electric mode. So the steering is a telescopic steering wheel. What does that mean? It goes up and down, and also it comes out and goes back in. That is what a telescopic steering wheel is. The steering wheel is a 4-scope steering wheel. We have our AC controls and the instrument cluster controls over here. On the left hand side you have your audio controls. In the center you have your horn pad and the airbag. Behind that, on the right hand, there is your indicator stalk, and on the left hand you have your wiper stalk. This is the engine turn off and push start button. This is your gear. You have your hazards over here. All the modes: power modes, electric vehicle mode, economy mode, parking gear button, climate control is over here. It's all very textured and nice material. The feel is extremely good. Then you have your clock setting button. there is an aftermarket navigation system that is installed in this car. So if you want to take the car out of gear, right now it's in the parking, so you press the brake and you go on the right, it's in the neutral, the parking light turns off itself. Front, it's the reverse, as you can see the reverse camera is activated. Then again, and at the back it's the drive mode, and if you want to go back in the parking, you just press the parking button. On the air conditioning, you have your automatic climate controls. If you see the AC vents, they're very nicely designed, concealed within the overall layout of the dashboard. It's a very pleasing, appealing look to the eye. Over here you have your cup holder, which is just one cup holder for the driver. Both the doors have two cup holders. As you can see, there is a cup holder in each door, and over here you have your storage space along with the hand-free. In the front of the dashboard you have your glove compartments. There are two glove compartments, one at the top and then another at the bottom. If you come to the display, as you can see, there is a mini infotainment display system. Then you have your gear and then the speed, speedometer, the fuel. Now let me just show you the odometer. Just look over here. This is the current mileage of the car. Then I go to the trip A, which is 3,238 kilometers is the trip A. The average that has been on this one is 17.7 kilometer per and the average speed has been 19 kilometer because we live in Karachi. The trip B says 7,277 kilometers and it's 17.2 kilometer per liter average on the trip B since it was reset. The current range on this tank is 355 kilometers, and as you can see, it's almost half fuel tank in this car at the moment. So even with half a fuel tank, the car still goes over 350 kilometers, which is extremely good. No wonder this is the best hybrid vehicle available. Now over here they are giving you your electric vehicle status, then you get your model, which is 2012, the battery status on the car. If there is any error, then the check engine light will turn on. This is the current charge situation, and that's about it. Just like we showed you in Honda Civic, over here you have your 12-watt socket, and then you have the space to put that socket over here. On the roof you have your dome lights, which are two lights, and you can just turn both of them on with this switch. This is your sunglasses holder. Over here you have your vanity mirror, and if you open the vanity mirror, this light turns on itself. Same is over here in the driver's side as well. You open this and the vanity light also turns on. The car has a total of 8 airbags. 2 of them are in the front, 2 are in the front seats, and then there are 4 in each pillar. So that is added safety with this car. This is our legroom situation in the rear seat, which is quite good. This seat is reclined all the way at the back, but I am very comfortably sitting, and there is space for 3 adults to sit at the back seat. So to open the trunk, there is a button over here. You just press this button and your trunk opens. Unlike a conventional sedan, it's not divided between the room of the car and this portion. So you have a huge trunk space over here, and this is the hook for a child seat. Over here if you open this, you have your storage compartment. You can take this entire piece out and you have your spare tire. The car has a huge trunk and Umar can easily fit into the trunk, and we can even shut it down. These are all the features of third generation Toyota Prius. Now we will take the car for a road drive. Alright, so now we are driving Toyota Prius. Let's see how it drives. Right now I'm in the economy mode and I can feel that the car is not like opening up when you accelerate. You see there is something stopping. Okay, it does not stop. So when you accelerate, it just goes like this even in economy mode. I don't know what will happen if I go to power mode. Let's try out. Whoa. Nice. There is no sound, but yeah, the car gets quick when you put it in the power mode. The brakes are extremely good, just what you would expect when you go in the power mode. You would want the brakes to be that good as well. The steering is extremely light, although you do feel the bumps and the potholes. See, we are going on a bumpy road, and one disadvantage that you have with all the Japanese cars is low ground clearance. So you have to be super cautious about all the bumps and pots when you are in a bumpy area. The best thing about this car is that even when you floor the car, you don't really lose control. So because the car is near to the ground, the aerodynamics on the car, it makes you extremely confident. So like, it's my first time driving this third generation of Prius, and I'm driving it for the last 10 to 15 minutes. I feel confident with the car. I know where the car will go, the steering response. With this window design at the back, what I can see is like the visibility is extremely good at the back. This was all about our review for Toyota Prius third generation. Please let us know in the comment section what you think about it. Please like the video, share the video and subscribe to the channel. Till next time, bye.